series here, and it is White Day in Korea, or White Valentine's Day, as the easier translation to understand is, it's all about giving gifts. Any gifts from Griffin and Gen.G? We'll find out.
Well, no gifts in terms of subs today on the Griffin roster. That's just about what you can expect, but seeing Griffin hop onto the Rift is always a gift for us, as it is the best illegal legend going to be giving us the gifts of the flowers, but can they give us the gift of another win over Griffin? I'm sure that all the Gen.G fans are hoping for that tonight, even if it's not a series win, as you mentioned before. Just the one-game win will be good enough for some of the fans now.
And the Gen.G faithful, you're thinking rise, as we just get a Vayne lock-in, and now the matchups are really up in the air, Valdez. A lot can be flexed in this one. We know the Lissandra's going mid lane. Everything else here, there's flexible lanes on Griffin and Gen.G. Let's wait to 20 seconds. Your first thought is that Rise is a more normal top laner, and Cleanse Corky is what a lot of regions like into Lissandra. You could have Corky
here for game number 1. When the enemy team gets a bunch of defensive items and sitting there. Okay, we're just going to be diving here for first blood.
All right.
Hens getting that taunt off and a little bit too much damage, more than life was expecting, because I have some items now, but also the cull can accelerate that. Here comes Lehens.
Yep.
Is going to find Peanut. There is the taunt. There is the Nocturne. See you later, Jarvan. And will they go for more kills? Trying to get on top of Cube here is Sword, but they will absolutely take down Shelly just for, you don't even think about it too often, but just a little bit of extra burst to throw into Galio's kit. Why not?
This is some free damage, actually. Galio's getting DPS for
Stunned
free.
into the knockup. Can they get the kill here? One more auto will do it, and there it is. And in fact, it's a shutdown, which means some extra gold will go
injection. We know he's craving those big ticket items.
Gen.G trying to make it into the river, looking for Lehens once again. He does not have his flash. And look at Cube from behind. Can they get Lehens down? Here it is, right on top of 2. They're going to get a double kill in the river. Nice setup play here by Gen.G.
First matchup. They go down for the scuttle, and Lehens for another time is caught in no man's land. I love the Cube flank. Remember, this is like an AD cannon and AD Nico, so Pop Blossom is just base damage, but it is a nice combo. It is a nice play. Even moments in the early game where Gen.G can say, hey, we can VOD review that TP gank. That was KR production is there. So KR production coming through. As Rise.
Ooh, Sword takes 3 turret shots.
Solo
goes down to
kill!
the last one. Tarzan trying to take him out here, though. Will be able to on the backside, but he does make it happen there on the solo kill, and now Peanut trying to make it a 2-for-1 and should be able to, as Tarzan is going to go down. Another good play here for Gen.G. Generally, you do see that Lucian winning hard, but they've kept that lane alive. And, well, here we go, 2-on-1 onto the top side here. They are going to find Cube as the fear does come down. They just alley-oop that kill over to Sori.
No Jarvan there. That was, of course, the Nico taken down. The escape plans for the Nico with flash down and with W not being enough. Tether remaining, I believe, on the Paranoia there. On the E that comes through from the Nocturne, but they're actually chasing for a counter kill.
Here we go again. That smite comes in. Sword does have a massive shield, but is it going to matter here as finally they are going to blow that ultimate to secure that kill?
Nice roam timing. Fly has been on point with some of these roams so far this game. Finds a time where he just doesn't straight up loot. I'll take it out as I wanted more damage. I wanted more aggression, but speaking of aggression.
Okay, well, in a bit of trouble, but out of vision, actually. Does go the Jarvan.
That was a really good buffering of the EQ. It was probably more fortunate than fully planned. But Peanut has been next level with some of his input buffering. This guy usually is very... I disagree with that. I think people don't respect zone controls as a tanking ability. Speaking of tanking ability.
Oh, nice block there, actually. It gets Ruler, but it doesn't matter, as it does get Lehens into some danger. Look at the damage already that comes out of Ruler, and Peanut able to dunk down the Galio.
As we watch the replay on this one, Lehens tries to frontline, but the moment the Justice Punch messes up, not even Aftershock, our sponsor for today, is enough to make him tanky. It's a damaged Jarvan as well. They roll in, he dies. That's Let's watch the replay.
나이스. 이번에
나 피하지 말게 이제.
Not shouting
하고
yet.
미드랑
He
바텀
just said,
하나.
I think he said that he stopped the Justice Punch, and then he said nice.
Vayne has 3 items as well, so those to me are the asset tests here. Speaking of Vayne, and she's in the mid lane. They get this mid lane outer turret. Vayne really bad at sieging, so taking a mid lane outer turret is relevant. Here's the dive.
Hey, trying to get onto that Vayne you were talking about, but already Nocturne taking a ton of damage, and Ruler just turning on Toby here, saying get away from me, but in the end,
Cube.
life is going to go down. Cube comes in, but that's a 1v5, my friend. Not going to be able to do too much damage there. Stops the onslaught, but in the end, life does go down.
Very hard to use on-hit Nico as a flanking tool. It's not AP Kennen like it can be in the AP build. So everyone's trying to approach with trepidation, afraid of what might befall them. Not Chovy, though.
Yeah, he's got the package. And, you know,
It's looking pretty big, Valdez.
It's a big one for sure. One of those late game packages that has grown to full size. And here we go, jumping in straight on the fly. But look at the damage that already comes out from Ruler, trying to make this happen as well. But Fly is going to be forced to flash away as Toby is doing insane damage. He's going in. Package. The one missile nearly snipes one guy on the backside. Here's Cube though, trying to do a little bit here. But as you mentioned, the flank not going to be good enough. And now Griffin immediately turning around and heading straight to Baron.
And their Fly was the temporary tank. Self, ult, and Zhonya's 5 seconds where they couldn't kill any of the members of Gen.G. Here's the re-engage.
They got baited. They weren't actually going to Baron. You saw that Tarzan flashed himself on the ward. And they were a little bit too close to the brush.
They got a face check from a sweeper, Valdez. That's how you find the little advantages if you're a top Gen.G. Have the engage, but are so scared to do so. They start the Baron, and now Griffin have to march to Gen.G's drum.
Yeah, they do have that triple ocean. In goes Tarzan looking for the steal, but they're going to just burst him down before the fight even happens. The Baron goes the way of Gen.G. They get a kill and the objective. Can they get out alive is the next question. Looks like yes.
It looked bold, Valdez, but that's how you get advantage against Griffin. They can't come to you, and they want you to come to them. They force them to react, and now Griffin don't feel strong enough to rush down the Elder, and they don't know about the enemy vision, so they give it up. That's just a Baron to Gen.G, and it's because they made the right call of being super assertive at starting the Baron.
Gotta hand it to Gen.G. They showed up to play tonight. That is very, very obvious.
They have double control ward on this objective, and Griffin's comp is way better kiting back than it is diving, and they don't have true engage. Nocturne says, I don't know what the Baron's at, I have to go. And he's correct on that, but he dies, because that's all these comps do. They kill people. They kill the Nocturne, they kill the Baron, and Griffin get nothing. In fact, they lose both buffs in the picture-in-picture.
I mean, Nocturne just dies so fast.
Every taunt could be a taunt flash. They walk up here, and even the return damage is damn strong.
You see, like, they don't have the highest range with Nico and Vayne. And so, even with the Baron, it's kind of hard to push in there.
And remember, the sideways aren't being manicured by Gen.G. Usually the team with the Baron and Elder wants to also have the threat in the side lane, or to play side lanes where they can't be matched. Gen.G, they're grouping because they're scared of being forced on by the Nocturne. Don't know if that's the right way to go. They're trying to group, though.
Oh, Fly, he went in.
Dead.
He's going to get taunted. There's that mistake
Here they
they were
go.
looking for. Into the backline, but Tarzan immediately dies. Is the damage there for Griffin is another question. Look at how much damage Vayne does. What the hell is going on? They turn it around on a
That's
target.
one.
The Ruler is still alive in the backline. Unbelievable. He's flashing forward.
He got him.
He kills Toby. He's looking for more as he's going to go on to Viper here. Down goes the triple. There's the quadra. And it looks like Gen.G are going to win game one.
Ruler's done it on the Vayne. He managed it against a comp that was so tricky to do. And the third defeat of the season in just best of ones is inflicted by Gen.G.
There it is. It's not the Penta, but it means so much more than that here for Gen.G, who are able to smash Griffin here in game number one. I can hardly believe it, Papa.
The whole crowd is in utter disbelief. The Gen.G fans are here. The Griffin fans aren't shouting. We just have one hell of a series on today. And how were we to know before the series started?
Everybody's got that grin on their face now where they can feel that magic in the air I was talking about. As Griffin, they're going to have to go back to the board in the backside because how do you go up against this now? The Vayne comes out, the Nico comes out, and you lose to Gen.G, who are in 9th place. That's definitely not a good look coming into today.
What about all the poor LCK fans that looked at the first game and said, maybe I'll sleep through the Telecom War, maybe I'll ignore today.
Yeah.
Somehow, they're the ones with